Hello and welcome to Roll to One. I'm Jaden Arnold. We're playing a game. That's why I'm having a good time. I hope you're about to. This is so strange, this whole speaking to someone who's not there thing. But you're there, and that's what's so mind-boggling about this whole process for me. Yep. I hope that was as awkward for you as it was for me. Without further ado, we're going to get ready for tonight's episode of Whispers of Old Harbor.
What a Mr. Rogers intro. What the heck?
It's your penalty. Very strange. Very strange. Anyway, so what happened last time, Catherine went to bed after investigating her contracts and learned of her grandfather's influence, the potential end of the world. The others investigated the room that was full of dead bodies and the people that they had killed, and learned that the chief of police was essentially involved in the pocket of Sinclair. Harry and Sammy filed a missing persons case for Lilith after some intense acting skills from Joey. And then the next day, they all went to work and convened at the Lighthouse Lodge before Sammy's meeting with Marcella Copperfield. Yes, Ross.
It's okay, Ross. We appreciate you.
So you're all at the Lighthouse Lodge. I sped through that, but it's true. You're all solving the mystery of the end of the world with a smile on your face. All right, guys. You're all sitting there having a conversation. I gave you 2 minutes to discuss. It ended up being more like 4.
That's fine.
But what are you guys going to do while he goes to Marcella with the meeting with Marcella?
After you.
Oh, I was like, I need to go talk to Thaddeus.
So do I. So, tag team.
Okay.
Perfect.
And then I will go with Sammy just to be backup and just to be the supportive friend. Like that, I guess that we're becoming slowly.
All right. Let's start with you two, shall we?
Cool.
All right.
So-
Whoa, my ears just exploded. Which Thaddeus are you going to go to?
What?
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, what? Now remind me, what was your Thaddeus like?
Hang on, I have to I want to say he was around 50. He was like,
Yeah, she had midlife.
yeah.
You had 3, I had 2, you had 1, you had 4,
I
right?
had the
Yeah.
really old one.
So I want to say 50s-ish.
50s-ish? Okay, so slightly younger than the one I met. Let's go talk to your Thaddeus first to see if he has any ideas of what might be going on.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, eliminate probably the 2 youngest Thaddeus.
They have information, just...
I know,
Yeah.
but it's
No,
the right
Yeah.
one.
Never
Okay.
know. So we'll check.
up to you guys.
We'll meet up with your Thaddeus and see what kind of information he might have. He might. His store is a little bit disorganized, so hopefully yours is a bit more kept up and might have some more resources for what I'm looking into.
Okay.
All right, so you guys head out of town to the Clawhaven Bay area. You find this gas station esque space. Similar, remember the windows were painted nicely. And the space was well put together, but not particularly special of note, unlike the one with the child. It was particularly spectacular. But anyway, you guys go to the door.
Oh. Hang on.
Maybe just knock to see if it opens this time.
Go ahead and knock on the door, and I say, I'm here to meet the seeker of deeper truths.
Nothing happens.
Okay. Then I'll go up and say, the mind's eye sees beyond the veil.
All right. The doorway opens. Ting, ding, ding, ding. And there is a man in his middle age with a top hat, a mustache, and tails. He says, "Hello. Hi. Can I help you?"
Hello. I was wondering if you remember my grandfather, Mr. Elwood.
Yeah, we're good friends.
Do you know that he's passed?
What? I saw him a couple days ago.
You saw my grandfather a couple days ago?
Yeah, they're beginning to welcome a new grandchild.
Okay. I just have a quick question for you.
Sure.
He mentioned you and his paperwork for the fishery. And mentioned about the Centennial.
Centennial. Yeah. Okay. My father told me about the Centennial when I was in my youth. And then I sent you the letter, or will. It all gets a little jumbly for me. That happens every 100 years. What about the Centennial? You're saying...
I'm talking about a specific Centennial that happens in 1926. Thank you.
26. Okay. Yes. What do I need? And he looks around, and he goes down and he grabs this big book. It hits the ground. It's got ornate kind of symbology all over it. It's got a big old like lock thing, but it's not locked. It like flips it open and then hits the ground. And it's just like, it's like a strange, I mean, obviously it has its book shape, but then you see as it kind of like softly, the letters rise off of it, rearrange themselves ever so subtly, and then go back down in a way that he seems to understand. It was like strange symbols before, and then the text arranges itself into a legible, readable state.
Charlie's eyebrows raise at that book.
26. And he like it spins. And then he says, Yes. Mr. Elwood and I were preparing for the Centennial. We haven't quite cracked it yet. It has to do with the 3 lanterns. Finding them is important, crucial, critical. Did he tell you to follow your whims?
Your father?
Yes.
He did.
Great. It seems that we have another following their whims now, which is making things more complicated. So whims aren't going to cut it anymore. I guess that got you to understand the greater mystery, but it won't get you any closer to solving it. Am I allowed to intervene? Let's find out. And he flips and he goes all the way to the beginning. And he goes, can I intervene? Can I intervene? Can I intervene? Can I intervene? Okay. I can point you in the right direction. Do you have the other 2 easily reachable?
I'm sure I could get messages to them easily, yes. Wait, in this moment, or do you mean in general?
I mean, like, we can... Do you want to get a hold of them now?
Charlie just dead eyes him and he goes, our now or your now?
Oh. Well, we can send it... a couple, 30-ish years? Somewhere, I'll do the math later, but I can send it then.
We'll try our now. Is there a payphone outside? Well, was there a payphone outside?
Yeah, like on the street.
Okay, cool. Excuse me one moment. And Charlie just goes back out. Do I need to tell them anything specific?
No, I can make a letter appear if you need me to. We don't have to call.
Let's do that then. Okay.
So
Yes, we have them easily reachable.
what's the date?
October 18th.
1926.
Okay. Do you know where they're going?
Marcel.
Marcella.
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 Copperfield.
Copperfield.
Who does she work for?
Sinclair.
Sinclair. Is it fully developed yet or still in progress?
In progress.
In progress. Then she's located. It's going to be weird. I'll put it on her desk. We'll see.
Charlie's like, wait, no, don't.
Oh.
If you can make it in a spot where it's less conspicuous to
Oh, no,
her.
she won't find it. She's not meant to.
Okay.
Okay.
As long as... grabbing his chest. We don't need her intercepting messages from you as well.
Who's more perceptive?
Harrison.
I'll make it for Harry. And he begins to write the letter and address to him. He says, so what do we need them? We need them here. Yes, I told you that. And he starts to write,
Okay.
and he's like, come here.
Might want to give him the specific here. He has a different here.
He goes and he grabs a golden pen, and he goes, here. And he writes here. That'll change. And then he sort of finishes it out and says, we'll wait for you. Don't be too long. Love, Thaddeus Morose.
I love that is. I missed him so much.
P.S. Harry, you're the smart one. He folds it, and he goes, I'll have to remember this. And he puts his head on the book, puts the little piece of paper on there, and he takes the book and he just goes, oh, I'll remember now.
Are you okay?
I will be.
If only that worked in
Right.
college.
Right.
Oh, no.
Just saying.
All right. Yes. Congrats. Okay. You needed something?
Well, we're waiting for my question with them to arrive, so
I have some questions about specific locations here in town that are being worked on during our time.
Okay. I don't know anything about that.
Do you have any literature on the area?
Yes, I have city plans, but that's preemptive.
Can I see those preemptive plans?
Sure.
Okay.
And he goes to grab them. Do you want to look around the store while he's going to grab them?
Sure, just to see what all his store is, because mine is a bookstore. This one's kind of a different looking shop, so.
Yeah, it's got more of like a candy store aesthetic to it. It's a bit more fun, a bit more interesting. And you find just a slew of books, tarot cards, and all things eclectic occult.
Crystals.
Does anything catch your eye in particular? Are you looking as well?
yeah. I'm just like looking around trying to like understand like the weird stuff that's in there that not
Yeah.
my normal.
So you're drawn, specifically you see in the windowsill these like little, you've seen Beauty and the Beast, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, little like flower floating in each of these little like kind of single lined of them. And there's the flower that your grandmother asked for. There's a different strange blue one. There's a green one. They're all kind of similar, but they're all different in their own way. Some look like roses, some look like lilies. All of them are flowers, but none that you've seen before. Those draw your eye, particularly interesting. Why they'd be in an occult store, you don't understand. You look around, you also see there's like an herbology book nearby, if you're interested.
Yeah, I'll probably pick it up.
You pick it up, you look through. go ahead and roll to investigate a mystery, and you will be able to ask a question based on your reading in this book about these flowers. What are you looking for?
Since my particular study of the occult is the more like spiritualist side of the time, I want to see if there's anything that is outside of the spiritualist, more of what we saw in that cabin. So closer to Eldritch.
So you see that there is a there's a dusty book sitting there, and it's interesting because it's written and signed. There's a picture, and the author is Thaddeus Morose. No, Charlie Stearns is not quite. He would be really young at this point.
Oh.
He'd be.
Yep, I'd be like 10.
I mean, anywhere from 25 to 30 years younger.
Yeah.
So you'd be 20.
Yeah.
Just a babe.
So I will go ahead and pick that up and start taking a gander through it.
Now, this one was picked up and put in here, it seems. It's not labeled the same way. Because this Thaddeus was working on that book. You remember as you look at him. Pick that up. This book illustrates poetically the end of the world. Seems like, it seems more descriptive in terms of like alien invasion. Right? They came from the water and they attacked. And it's very poetic. It's kind of short. It's cute. But if it's true, then what you're looking at is a prediction. Or an aftermath. You're not sure. The Eldritch is difficult to understand, so the poetry saves your mind.
All right.
Go ahead and investigate a mystery, and you can ask a question specifically. So what did you roll?
A 9.
9? That's awesome. You can ask a question about these flowers.
Do I have to pick from?
No.
Oh, okay, cool. Is there? I don't know. Is there one that could make people tell the truth?
Does one of these flowers have truth-like properties?
You can already tell when someone is telling the truth or not.
Oh, that's true.
And
Yeah, but you can make them tell the truth. So, like, they won't be able to lie to you.
or
Your thought-
anybody else that is
Yeah.
in witness.
Yeah, but, like, if you're like, you should smell this flower. I don't know how it works. Don't laugh at me.
Like
Yeah.
a
Drink
like
this-
a like a,
drink
a
this dried-
compelled potion, like somebody that would make them do something.
Veritaserum.
Yeah.
All right. Why, yes, the orange flower.
Ooh.
Interesting.
It's reminiscent of the lily, but it's orange.
Little orange.
Oh, gosh,
It's known as a lava lily.
they're very pretty.
It's better than the little orange.
Dude, what are you doing?
I don't know.
What
He's
time?
kind of
giddy.
on, like,
What,
yeah, that's kind of
what time is it?
All right.
It is
So,
19 minutes.
do
into the
you want to
episode.
buy one?
Yeah.
Okay. So you go to this orange flower, and Thaddeus comes back, and he says, "What was I grabbing?"
Preemptive city plants.
Oh, yes. There they are, sitting on the table. And he grabs them for you. He grabs the thing. I just forgot. So he grabs these city plans and he hands them to you. And he rolls them up, puts them in a tube, and he says, "You can take them."
Excellent. Thank you.
Here you are. Oh, did you want to buy that?
I do.
Okay. When?
Now?
Which now?
Oh, to my now, October 18th, 26th.
Yes. Go and talk to me.
I think I know which one.
Okay.
Well, I guess this flower is the healthiest of that flower. Take this one. Do you have a check?
Do I have what?
You have a check?
A check?
Yes.
Probably not.
Yeah, you have a checkbook.
Oh, sure.
You have a purse, I assume.
Why, Ross? Why does she have to have a purse?
So you have a checkbook, just
Okay.
for
I have a satchel.
I'm just
write
kidding.
me a check and I'll cash it later.
Okay. Do you want me to date it for today?
Then it will be void.
Our today, yes.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
18th, 1926.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah. I'll write it. It's
Thank you.
I'm confused too, Taylor.
Oh, it's beautiful.
If you're con- if
I
you're
am
not
so
confused.
I'm, like,
enjoying how
kind of
I'm
following, but
understanding
it's
this.
You just made that number up, didn't you? I didn't even tell you how much it was. Thank you for your donation. Items here are free.
You just asked. Okay. That's not true. I bought my grandma's flower here.
I just figured that you'll eventually. I mean, you're an Elwood, and he's got lots of money. We're friends. I won't cash the check.
You ripped it in half.
No.
No, he folded it.
Oh, I thought I saw this.
No, I folded it and then put it away.
I saw this.
Some,
No,
I did too.
sorry.
Something's gonna happen with that check. Let's watch
How
the
much was
future.
it?
For the 20s?
$1.
Yeah. I was
Give him
like,
$1.
probably $1.
That's very nice of you.
Which was a lot.
I'll look it up.
All right, so give him $1, and he goes. They don't know the password. They're outside.
Do I go out and say it and
They're
come
just
back
shouting at the door. I think they knocked. I'm not sure.
in? Can I let them in?
Yeah.
Will they be here
Yeah.
with you?
Well, it depends on if they survive. Or will, or have.
Mike, go ahead. And, since this is your password, you best open the door.
Okay. So I'll go out to them.
Hmm?
I'll go out to them.
Yes. So you go out, and are you there? So we cut to.
By the way, Sinclair offered you $19 million in today money.
Yeah.
1.1,
Pretty-
1.2.
1.2 is even more, right?
Yeah, he's
Usually, that's how that works.
a very wealthy person. So, yeah. Can you imagine turning down that money?
$20.8 million.
Can you imagine turning that down?
No.
Sure, here, sign you buy.
I'm not gonna say I can be bought,
But that's
But-
a lot. That's a lot.
but there is a price.
Yeah, it's like Squid Game. Like you do anything. All right. So you guys head over to this large trailer, very large white trailer with the Sinclair symbol on the side. There's like a steps to get up to this door that will open up. You know, you can picture it in your mind. Construction site all around, cranes in the sky. But you make yourself on your way. You head over, and then you hear Harry. You hear a guy go, "Hey, look, that's the cop."
I forgot about that.
You're right.
I was.
He is a cop.
I'm not a cop.
Yeah, right. He's a cop.
He's a cop.
He's a cop.
He walks like one.
He walks like one.
You want a cigarette?
Hello,
I already.
kids.
It's so good.
I'm here to buy
You thought I forgot.
a cigarette.
No, I didn't think you forgot. I just hope you wouldn't mention it right now.
I forgot.
Did you?
Yeah.
I was actually reviewing the notes from that session right this exact minute.
I got.
Oh, that was beautiful.
I mean, I wish you could see my nose. I don't know. I just remember stuff.
Your mind's like a steel trap.
So speaking of steel trap, you're about to enter one. So you knock on the doorway. You hear a believe her voice was just American.
Yeah.
And she
Very
says,
generic.
1 second. And she comes to the doorway, opens it up, and goes, can I help you?
Yeah, we had a meeting.
Yes, we did. We do. Sure, come in. Who are you?
I'm a friend of Sammy's, and he asked me to come along.
Okay. And she sits down at like this like desk. You see the board is filled with like to-do list, itinerary things, lines, city plans. It's very well put together. This is like a foreman's
Yeah.
office, and she's just in it. And this is where she's chosen to have the meeting. So you see these 2 fold-out chairs in front of you, and she's got like an actual chair. And she sits down on it and goes, "Sure, sit down." Hold on, my desk is a little messy here. And she kind of slides the paper over to the side, and one paper just sits there. And before she has a chance to turn over, you see the 3 lanterns paper right there on the desk.
Right. And
What's that?
no.
What in the world could that be?
As she's moving the papers, and as I'm going up to take my seat, I will just very, not subtly, not making it obvious, just reach, grab it.
Act
Or-
under pressure.
Yep.
You're not gonna let me help you?
Are you going to help?
I tried, and he said no.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were saying look at the.
No, I was saying to
Oh.
her, look over there.
Oh,
thought you
sorry.
said
I thought you were
look at
saying
the
look
paper.
at. Sorry. I
No,
thought
the
you were saying-
paper's right there. I pointed over. No,
Oh.
no, I was going. What's that? Points at her like
to
diploma.
help out.
How about? Is that cool?
It is.
Helping
I
is
think.
cool.
It is
you
cool.
and you said act under pressure, right? Yeah.
I was in the process of doing it while you did it.
Yes.
That was amazing.
It is a.
10. Wow.
I have.
Is that plus one?
Yep. Plus 1.
Plus 1.
All right. 7.
Wow.
Took away your.
Yeah, you would have literally. He would have failed.
Yeah.
So
I'm
you grab
well
the
aware.
paper. She hears it. She looks over the desk.
Are you okay?
Okay, that's how it's going to be. So, what do you want?
Does the name Lilith King ring a bell to you?
Yeah,
Why?
she was at the party.
Why else?
Should it?
Well,
I'm gonna say, well, Miss Copperfield, a missing persons report was filed for Lilith this morning, and there was a report of someone saying that someone matching your description was seen with her in the time. They were very vague on details.
didn't they talked about the long red hair though?
Yeah. Obviously, you're you're very well known in the city due to your connection with Sinclair, and we are, since it matched your description, and we are not accusing you of anything. We would just like to know what your relationship with Miss King was, and if you have seen her in the last 24 hours, or sorry, 48 hours.
You're
Sorry.
required to announce yourself as a police officer should this be related to an investigation. This meeting is now over.
Kick us out.
I don't have to.
Out of character. Is that an actual law? I don't think. I'm pretty sure it's not.
You have to tell us if you're a cop.
Okay,
1920.
I'm saying this. I'm saying this out of character.
You have to tell us if you're a cop, man. It's
Miss
She
Copperfield.
just straight face
yeah.
like I'm in charge now.
Yeah.
Like
Go off on her, bro.
Yeah. Miss Copperfield, that is incorrect. If you were under arrest or if you were being asked in an official capacity, then yes, we would be required to have a warrant and have to bring you down to the station doing all of that, we thought that since we do not know it is you, in the description, since it was a very vague description, and since we did not want to have the hassle of interrupting your day to bring you down to the station, we thought a more informal discussion would be appropriate. I know you are a very busy woman, and Mr. Sinclair has a very busy schedule, and I would hate to take out one of his most important people in a time where he is so busy.
I have no comment.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not gonna do that.
Did you actually want business, Mr. Cardiano?
Yes, actually. I'm not great at this. I am very distraught.
I'll save you the trouble. I've been told to decline any offer you present to me. So unless you make it worth my while, I have no interest.
At a game. How much money I get?
How much money do you get?
Did I get from
Your job?
the speakeasy?
Oh,
How much of that disposable money do I have?
I would say, let's imagine a world where everyone has at least $20 on their person.
Okay.
Multiply $20 by 50 people, and you probably have that in terms of modern day equivalents of money.
Okay.
Do I have my share of that? Probably.
Probably every person. I would assume every person of us has that.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's what I'm saying. Everybody
Yeah.
has that because it's a speakeasy. People there for have money and fun.
So
and
$1,000.
Yeah. like in regular money.
And I will give her that. I will say, would this amount of money interest Harrison Sinclair in my accent in game?
In my accent in game.
What?
Role play, ladies and gentlemen.
The actor, everyone.
Wow.
I threw it all out last episode.
You're trying to bribe the personal assistant of one of the most wealthy men
Who just
in the city.
offered me.
She didn't. He did.
That's why I said he offered me.
It's quite a bit of money to just get handed.
I haven't handed it yet.
No, I understand. What for?
Well,
So what? Have something to say? Okay. I met her at a party. She was kind of nice. A little loud.
Oh, we were done talking about Lilith.
Okay.
This is strictly business.
Sure.
This money wouldn't get a foot in the door of Mr. Sinclair.
No. No, we're dealing in multi-million-dollar deals. We're buying cities.
So have we had a conversation?
Where he wants to buy the fishery? Yeah,
Yeah,
I told you
I
that.
thought we did.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've heard.
Do you mind if I smoke?
Please, if you would like to.
She lights up a cigarette and awkwardly blows it in both your faces.
I hope that exactly.
Well, you can tell Mr. Sinclair that he'll die before he gets his hands on the fishing company.
Yeah, okay. I believe that.
Great. You believe that?
Sure. He's been bolder and bolder these past couple weeks.
Do you think?
Why do you work for him?
I'm a self-made woman.
I don't believe you. You're a woman.
Fair.
Hey, I gotta try something, guys.
I like it how I can play both. You see? I get to be both the jerk about women and also the woman.
I gotta try something.
Yeah, no, you're good.
You want to be self-made?
Do you have a point?
What do you owe him?
I don't owe him anything. I get paid for what I do. I'm overseeing this entire job site. And in fact, I have the majority of the control of what happens in the city. The only thing he wanted to count control over was that goddamn fishery.
What's his interest in the fishery? It's just
I don't know, but he's throwing money at it.
What would you do if you were in charge?
I would see if I could offer the Elwoods a lump sum, and then I would walk away if it was too impossible of a deal.
You have any? What would you do different than Sinclair?
Probably
If it was the Copperfield account.
It's just.
Well, no. Let's have this conversation.
Go ahead and roll to manipulate someone. You're on the right track.
Yeah.
Go.
Am I? I'm not. This is straight charm. I'm
Yeah.
not trying to hurt her.
And I will help out.
Okay, roll to help out. Howdy, what do you say?
Let's see. Miss Copperfield. Mr. Cardiano has many contacts that would be able to help you move up in the world. I'm not going to say that all of his connections are what one may call legal, but he is effective at helping.
Roll to help out with a -1 because you said he would help, not because of the illegal. She's self-made.
Yeah, she doesn't want.
Go ahead and roll to help out,
Oh,
but you get a -1 to that roll.
Okay. 2.
So,
That did not help in the
2,
slightest.
okay. All right.
6. Your +1 would have got me, as I have a
Yeah,
-1.
So, mark experience.
I apologize.
So I don't know what you want from me.
Well, here's my thing. Now, Mr. Henderson didn't, in fact, lie that I am not the most legal man. I'm just, from the conversations we've had, and from what I've heard of Harrison Sinclair, you go toe-to-toe with him all day long. All he's got is the cash. You're the brains of everything. Why are you behind him? Why are you letting him do the talking? You think people like listening to that asshole talk about how all the things he's doing and not talk about the actual people that are working?
Why are you here instead of your boss? Have you asked yourself that question?
No.
Well,
Because my boss is family and I do what he says. You do what Harrison says because he puts
why
money
is your
in
boss not
pocket?
here instead of you? If you're family, what not? If I'm the
'Cause he's
brains
got stuff
behind the
to do.
operation.
Because he's got stuff to do.
No, it's because you're expendable. I'm not trying to be expendable.
No, he is. You want him to be?
Case in point, it's fine if he goes. Who's the account holder?
Who? Is it you?
I've said too much.
I mean, hey, look at me. You want to make a deal? We can make a deal.
What do you want?
2 things. First, any information on Lilith.
Okay.
Second, what else do we want?
To know who the account holder is.
Yeah.
But like, I guess.
What else do we want? Sorry, this cannot happen in real
See-
life.
No, this is
but-
fine.
I mean, do we want them to stop pursuing something? Do we want them to make graces? Do we want them to?
See if she'd be willing to find out why exactly he wants that
The fishery,
so
yeah.
bad.
Any information from Sinclair on the necessity that the fishery is in his plans?
Okay. So you don't want any money.
I may be a bad businessman, but in today's age, any business is business, and I'm not worried about it.
Sure. So what are you going to give me?
What do you want?
What do you want?
First of all, I want his $1,000.
Oh, wait. I'll keep my hand on it. Do you want anything else? Because I'll just give this to you right now if you really want it that bad.
Oh no, I want your $1,000. And then You're friends with Stearns, right?
Yeah.
Get him to wipe that article from the paper.
Ooh.
He gets that. He stops writing that crap, and you have yourself a deal.
You with me?
Miss Copperfield, we cannot make him retract.
Yeah, we can.
Yes, you can. Look at him.
What part of the article do you not like? All of it? Is there something we can redact?
There are things to write other than Sinclair. He's not the only thing going on in town.
Can you give us a lead?
Yeah, I can. Fishermen going missing. Go down to the harbor.
She knows.
Talk to Alan.
Alan?
Talk to Alan Scott.
Write it down, note guy.
Alan Scott. He's in charge of, I guess, what, distribution? He oversees what goes out, what comes in. He's going to know more, put you on a trail. You'll have something to do this week. Sounds good?
I think that we should be able to convince Mr. Stearns that is a better story to go after.
Great. I don't care if it's on a napkin or whatever. Find a piece of paper. She flips one over and she says, "You're going to give me X. I'm going to give you X." Writes a line. She signs. Puts it in front of you.
Science.
He's the one doing
She
that.
takes it back. She puts it in her stack of papers. Okay. You wanted to know about Lilith?
Yeah.
I'm really, really sorry to tell you. We took her. She knew stuff. She was asking around at Green's. We took her. We took her up to the cabin. Heard no one was there. We're gonna beat it out of her. Then we were jumped. Not sure what. I got this nasty scar. And she pulls up this thing, and you see this like scar that looks like the thing on your back.
Is it all familiar? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
And he says, took her damn foot off. But she hopped away. Not sure if she's okay.
Oh, wow, what a badass.
Wild.
27th wedding? Okay.
And the other thing?
Yeah.
What was the other thing?
Well, we asked to get information and any information on why the fishery is so important.
Yeah.
The fisheries. All right, he's a bit of a, I don't know, all the wealthy people are a bit crazy, into the weird stuff. Started talking to some of the people in charge. Even Elwood has his interest piqued. But something occult related. But somewhere underneath in the fishery is some sort of a lantern, light, thing, whatever, but he wants it. And he can't get in the building, and if we do anything illegal, people are going to know, because he keeps going on and on. He blew it. Through the coop on that one. He is, if any bit of that place is touched by, heck, even the frickin' lizards, people are going to know, and we're screwed. But he wants that goddamn lantern.
All right. That's good information. Now, my last question before we leave and our wonderful business meeting is adjourned. Should it come down to it, you want him here or you want him gone?
Weirdly, I kind of believe it. Whatever that lantern has to do is going to secure our assets. And I don't want to lose our assets. Something's happening this weekend. The numbers aren't lying. People are moving out. The town's emptying out. Not sure what for. But if we're going to make it work, we need that freaking fishery.
You didn't answer my question.
Yeah, I did.
All right. Thank you.
It's fine. I have a contract. Good luck.
Well, I just wanted to be respectful. By the way,
Rejected.
never mind. Bye.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Sam's got a victory walk.
So you guys get out. You look at the note. You look at the note. It's handwritten. Love Thaddeus. P.S. You're the smart one. And then
No, I'm not.
you guys
not.
head.
Sammy's the smart one in this situation.
You guys head to the.
I can't believe that worked. Oh my god. I never do that. I'm so bad at negotiation. Yes!
So you
Joey
guys
is excited.
head to the store. You open the door, and there they are. Ding, ding,
Hello.
ding, ding, ding.
How's it going?
This shop is different than.
I am in a great mood. Aren't you, Harry? Like all things. Compared to like an hour ago? Dude.
I'm guessing things went well then.
Oh, boy. And we tell you.
Oh, wow.
Do you tell him everything?
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Well,
hey,
when I get to that part of the story, do you stop me before as I get there?
to Charlie's
Yeah.
thing. It's like, Charlie, we're gonna need to have a little chat later about the stories that you've been writing. We made an agreement with Marcella, or should I say, Sammy made an agreement with Marcella.
My
Eh.
head just turns and just squints. What kind?
I mean, Charles, we're going to have a problem if you don't listen to what Mr. Henderson's about to tell you.
Sammy agreed that should Marcella give us the information that she gave, which was very generous of her, and is going to help us try and figure out everything with the centennial coming up, that we would ask you politely to focus your attentions away from Sinclair for this week and gave us a good idea on where you should go, where you should start looking into. So, at least for a week, maybe.
No, not maybe. Not maybe.
Yes, yeah. I'm trying to be diplomatic here, Sammy. I know that.
I get it.
Yeah.
And Charles is a wonderful man and can do wonders with his weird magic. But in this circumstance, it ain't a question.
So, Charlie, do you want to do this? Yes or no? Because there is a way to manipulate someone being a hunter. If you want to contest.
Honestly, for Charlie, the only reason why he really went after Sinclair is because Sinclair came by and threatened him. If he hadn't done that, he probably would have moved on to another story. So,
You showed him.
yeah. So,
It is only for the week, too. Like, I hate, kind of playing good cop and bad cop at the same time. I mean, bad cop. But
Damn.
I'm just...
You're not wrong.
Charlie doesn't even know the context and just dang.
No, I'm just playing around. No,
it's
seriously
fine.
though.
It's Donald Trump.
We were not asking, but like there's better stuff to write about than that guy. We're gonna kill him
As
anyway.
long, I will say this, as long as he doesn't show up at my apartment again.
If he shows up at your apartment, you tell me, and he doesn't go show up nowhere else.
Agreed.
Then I can be swayed to write on other material.
You're the best, Chuck.
Don't call me that.
And she gave us.
He says that, and you're reminded that you need to tell someone something.
We can continue this later, but I think we need to talk to Thaddeus.
Oh,
You're
Hello.
here for a reason.
you're older than I saw you.
What's that supposed to mean?
I mean, I saw you a long time ago. To you.
I remember you.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're a turd.
Thank you. And
you were like-
you're the same.
It was like 3 days ago.
Okay.
So I didn't have 25 years to grow up.
I did.
You did.
And you've obviously matured and become less of a turd.
Thank you.
Of course.
What did you need?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, we got a note saying that we should come here, and it was in a gold ink, and the here switched to the address of this lovely establishment.
You were going to interfere?
Oh, yes. I can, now
Get
that
him
you're
there.
here, interfere. So, what locations have piqued your interest? And I can tell you if they are yes or no. Yes or no questions only. It's a weird rule. But it's not helping.
The fishery.
Well, we already know
yeah.
that.
Oh, that's a dumb question. How many
Well,
questions
Don't
do we
ask
get?
Yes.
You can have, I'm a human.
So,
Not a genie.
are you
I'm
human
a
though?
human.
You're not sure?
I'm asking him. Are you human though?
Yes. Yes. 100% yes. I am the chosen human, but human nonetheless.
Okay, what is Sinclair's estate? Shoot.
So, and I'm gonna say, guys, hold on 1 second before we ask any questions. Miss Copperfield gave us some very interesting news that apparently there is a lantern in the basement of the fishery.
Like one of the three?
Mr. Elwood put it there.
Mr. Elwood did.
Oh, yes.
Was he protecting it?
Yes, he was a hunter.
All right. So, we know where one lantern is. And
Or is a hunter, I don't know. Do you ever retire when you own a business?
If you die,
We all die sometime.
we will.
eventually. Is there a lantern in the Old Harbor Manor?
Huh, good question. No.
What about
Okay.
the Waterford Estates?
I don't know where the lanterns are.
Oh.
Oh. Why are we? What
Why,
is this?
why are we
How are
asking questions? What are we doing?
Are there other hunters among the primary families of the community?
No.
The
no,
five.
well, no. I mean, yes, but no.
Huh?
No.
You said yes or no
No,
answers.
No. Listen.
Get him, Taylor.
Here's the truth. I'm gonna die on the Centennial. And then he'll pick someone else, take them, and then their life will be spent in the bookstore. I was
Who's he?
who?
Your dad?
Who? Yeah, my dad. Anyway,
So it's the kid.
so I don't exactly remember what I was told at the beginning of all of that. I just know that eventually I'm going to learn to accept that. I was told when I was very young when I was going to die. You have any idea how that affects your psyche?
It sounds horrible.
It's awful. So is living in time space. It's weird. I don't like it here.
You can't leave?
Oh, I can, well, this is what's behind the doorway.
What?
The curtain.
What's behind the curtain?
Nothing.
That's where you can go.
Yes, into the oblivion.
What happens if you do that?
Time doesn't pass.
And you just sit there?
It's kind of boring.
Can we go?
Sure.
I think that's a bad idea.
I think you might be right, but it sounds awesome.
I agree.
No.
It's kind of fun, but it's weird and awful.
I as
You're
much-
welcome to go, just behind the purple curtain.
I'm
as
good for now, thanks.
We knew you wouldn't go.
Hey,
D-
this is my friend Chuck.
time is even you say you say that time does not pass in there, and while I believe you, I believe other things could happen. So
what if they,
since
like,
we have a limited time this week and we don't have much time to spare or no time to spare, we should probably not go messing around with essential parts of the universe.
Like me.
Or,
No, that's not. We do need to talk to you.
Yes, we need to talk with you, but we do not.
What do you
want-
need to know? Unfortunately, I can't lead you anywhere. I can just sort of be here as like a answering machine.
Do you know the whims of the other people who are following their whims?
Well, I will. I'm not now. I'm then.
Who have you spoke to?
Everyone.
Okay. Bad question.
The past, 50-something years? No, more than that.
Van Pelt, are they
What am I,
a hunter?
70? What?
The Van Pelt family?
Who?
Okay.
Van Pelts aren't around at that time.
Oh,
is-
shoot.
Is what
I
he's
thought I
saying.
put old money, though.
Is what he's saying is that they might be old money, but they're not 50 years old money.
Okay.
Probably a generation or two.
Yeah. Because we don't know what his 50 is. He may look 50 years old, but if he can hop into a vortex,
He said he's
of
not.
Time, then
So he's gonna die in the Centennial,
Yeah.
which means he's probably 75
yeah.
or something.
Oh yeah, because it's weird. It's not an actual 100 years. It's like a cycle of 25.
It's like a weird. It's because
Yeah.
the Centennial is 100 years,
Yeah.
but like when that picks up, you need to adopt a kid, indoctrinate him into this process,
Yeah.
teach him to run all the stores at once.
Yeah.
So he's probably older than that, but not.
But not at my store.
No, yours is just the middle-aged part.
I know your grandfather.
Do you know Mr. Waterford?
Yeah, he's a good friend.
Is he a hunter?
No, he was interested. He wasn't no. He didn't want to. He's strange. He liked what we were doing, but when it put him in grave danger, he wasn't interested.
Is there anything that Sinclair's going after that... Is there anything in the city plans that are weird?
I don't know. I don't have them.
I have them.
Can we look at them?
I get them out and.
You'll be
find-
poring over those for like an hour
Yeah.
if you want to. I would get this conversation over with before
Yeah.
you start poring over the plans.
Is there any more questions we have?
I cannot.
I
think
can't
of
think
any.
of any.
Well, it depends on when, but I know what I know.
These threats to life that Mr. Waterford was not a fan of. Are they outside of the typical realm of spiritual study?
He was interested in. Yes.
He did say yes or no questions.
Yep.
Yep,
That's
no,
why I
no,
give it a yes
no,
or no
no,
question.
no, I know.
Can we stop it?
Yeah. I wouldn't have sent you if I.
Just wanted to make sure.
You were a cute baby, just thought you'd know.
Thanks.
When did you meet her?
A couple weeks ago.
Right after she was born, apparently.
Did I miss that?
It was Grandpa Elwood and I are great friends.
What's his first name?
What's his name?
Sorry. I just thought it would be fun.
I'm trying to remember what his first name was. I know Ruth.
Oh, was it Ed?
Oh, Ed Elwood.
I feel like it was Ed.
Edward Elwood, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Good old Eddie.
Good old Eddie.
Eddie and Dad. I love it.
Well, I don't think I have any more questions to ask
Me
him.
neither.
Oh, yeah. And we can always come back, I assume.
I'll be here.
All right.
Can I borrow this book?
What book?
I hold up the one that I saw earlier that was written by him, but
I finish it.
yes.
All right.
So may I?
I don't own it.
Fair
So
point.
yes.
I'll return it to you at some point.
It's fine. Everything's free.
Yeah.
All right. So then I assume that we all make our way to the entrance and exit the shop.
Yeah.
You leave. Do you want to go to talk to any other Thaddeus before
I think
you head anywhere else?
we should head to
I think that we have a good mission of going to the fishery. So,
To at least get one of the lanterns.
yeah. So,
I don't know.
guys, we think we know what one of the lanterns is. We
Okay.
know.
Not think. We know.
We know where it is.
It is reported, and as far as we can tell, Marcelo is being truthful, but we don't know for sure. Let's go to the fishery, find the lantern,
Talk to Alan.
talk to Alan, who apparently knows more about the missing fisherman than he may let on, and get you your story to get
How
Sinclair off our
how
backs.
how easy did it seem to get this information from her?
I paid her $1,000 and said that you would change the article. And
Whoa! Change it?
Change what you were reporting on.
Scrap it. Yeah.
It's already been reported.
You just need to lay off Sinclair for this week.
Okay, we're not doing edits post publishing.
So, I'm interrupting. Where do you want to go?
The fishery.
No.
She doesn't want to.
I don't want to go do that.
What do you guys want to do?
I was also thinking that we would talk about things first.
Yeah.
As they figure out what they're going to discuss, I will make them think about it for 2 weeks, like I hope you will. Thank you for letting me be this strange, eccentric man from all of time. And we'll pick up there next time. Peace.